Hello. So I am so excited to be back in the studio to bring my podcast back. I'm Val Carson, and this is Talk Time with Val. And in my absence, because life happens, I thought about some of the things that people brought to my attention during the other episodes. Usually, I'm always on the life issues, informative pieces, and things like that. But this time, I wanted to start a new series to add to that. And I wanted to highlight what it means to recognize the talent and the entertainment that is available right around us. Sometimes we get so involved in work and we're busy doing life and we don't take time to really just enjoy some of the simple things that are right here in front of us. So I thought of Stars in the City because we have a lot of very talented and entertaining individuals in the city of Jackson. So blues in the South is something that everybody doesn't know how to embrace. But because I'm the kid of the older parents that loved blues and I grew up with blues, I went to all the blues festivals and shows. So blues in the city of Jackson is a larger part of what we see than most people understand. So I ran into this guy, and he was so gracious to oblige and sit here and talk to me. So, Brian, tell us about what and who the Rusted Strings are.
So the Rusted Strings, my name is Brian Walker. The Rusted Strings is a band I put together. It's composed of 5 members. I have myself. I have John Gaines on the guitar.
Okay.
We've got Keith Sims on the drums, Chris Nash on the keys, and Alfred Taylor on the bass. I've known Alfred Taylor since 5th grade, and I've known John Gaines for 20 years. He was actually my boss when I worked at Hollister, which is a clothing store in
Oh, wow. I don't
North
even
Park.
remember that.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little old for that. I don't think I ever did a Hollister.
Yeah, it was in North Park Mall.
Okay.
So I met him there, and this band is just an eclectic mix of personalities and musical tastes, and it's like a big pot of gumbo that we all mix everybody's taste together, and when it comes out, it's good.
Because I caught you at Hal and Mal's Blues Monday.
Right.
And you were by yourself.
Right.
But then when we shared information, you told me about the band, and I looked it up, and you guys just did the Bentonia Blues Festival.
Bentonia Blues Festival, which
Tell
is
us
a great
little bit
experience.
about that.
Yeah. So the Bentonia Blues Festival is an annual blues festival. It happens in front of the Blue Front Cafe out in Bentonia. It's one of the only still standing, functioning juke joints in Mississippi.
And it opens regularly? Does it?
It opens regularly. They have musical acts, I think, every weekend, but the festival's just like a yearly thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was such a fun experience.
It looked like a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Jimmy Duck Holmes was there, who is the purveyor of the Blue Front.
Okay.
Yeah, he was there listening to us and gave me a nod that we sounded all right. So that was real cool. Yeah, it was just a real fun time.
How was that heat for you?
It was hot. It was hot.
Well, that was the Delta. That's Delta heat.
Dangerously hot.
Yeah. So, and a lot of people in Jackson really don't even understand that Blues Monday is a big part of the blues trail history, in the state and just in the country as far as blues is concerned. And, we used to go to Blues Monday all the time. Mm-hmm. And, COVID took a lot of things out of pocket. But tell us a little bit more about what happens on Monday nights with Blues Monday and some of the performers.
Absolutely. So to address that topic, I first want to thank the Central Mississippi Blues Society. So they have been putting on Blue Monday for I think 17 years now.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
16 of those years. I also want to thank a local staple of the Jackson community, Hal and Mal's.
Yeah,
they've had us for 16 of those 17 years. They've always been so gracious and so hospitable.
And that's some of the same crowd.
Yeah.
You see some of the same faces on
you
Mondays.
see some very loyal faces
the
there.
the ladies at the door.
Yeah, that take the money.
Yeah, like I don't even really know their names or anything.
Frances Fleming is
Okay,
one, and
great.
the other lady's name, Mary. Her last name escapes me, but they are fixtures, man.
Yes.
They've been doing this for a real long time. So
And they pay attention to folks
they do.
too.
They
Yeah.
do. They learn their customers. So they've been there for. They're the first faces you see when you get there. So,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Blue Monday. If you have not been out, or if you're just want the juke joint feel on a Monday night and got to go to work Tuesday morning, can't go to Clarksdale or something like that, come to Howlin' Mouths on a Monday. It's an experience you won't forget. It's awesome.
And I mean, I've not had the newer menu, but of course there's food in the restaurant that you can get.
Yeah.
Just walked over to
Yep.
the Blues Cafe, and then I love the patio, the walk.
Yeah. The walk-in
Yeah.
is connected at the very end. That's a new thing that Howlin' Mouths is doing. It's a kind of a different atmosphere, but it's karaoke. It's really, they're trying to revitalize that area. They're trying to get more people in there. And when you get more people in there, then they see, things are going on down here that that I didn't know were happening.
Because it's kind of like a walk across the parking lot thing. It's like there's so many stops that you can do.
Yeah.
And it's so much entertainment right
you can
there
make
in
an
the
evening,
block, right?
an evening out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Date night. I'm a big fan of date night. Like somebody's
night.
probably gonna laugh because I love to encourage, but because I want to see people enjoy going out where you can enjoy something that's relaxing,
Right.
that is not so pressured, you
Right,
know.
right.
And we've gotten away from just fun date nights, but
And
so,
that's the place. Yeah.
so now I feel like I've been around blues for a long time. You're a little younger than I am. How'd you get into playing the blues, sounding like an old 70-year-old blues man
absolutely.
that knows songs that don't even songs that are older than you are?
Yeah. And also want to thank you for having me on this podcast.
No,
This is awesome. But
problem.
I attribute that my father, Booker Walker.
Okay.
We lost him about 9 years ago now, but Booker Walker
Yeah.
actually played with B.B. King.
Yes.
Yes. He's on the which, depending on who you ask, there's two albums that are generally regarded as BB's best work.
Which
one
one's
of
it?
them was Live from Cook County Jail.
Okay.
He is the saxophone player on that one. And then some people say Live at the Regal. But depending on who you ask, one of those two albums generally is regarded as BB's best work. But my dad was the tenor sax player on the Live from Cook County Jail album.
Yeah, my mom was like, you remember when B.B. King used to play at the Elks Club off Lynch Street?
I do.
I mean, y'all might be too young to understand.
I've heard stories. I wasn't there, but I've heard stories.
But literally, that building is still there.
Yep.
And that building has been so well preserved. But B.B. King used to be the front liner, the big show, way back when he first started. My parents had like his original 45s, but my mom has pictures of where they were at the B.B. King shows at the Elk Club. And she always tells this funny story about how you had to go up the stairs to get there, get in there.
Yeah.
And they were trying to follow B.B. out one day, and a couple of women fell down the stairs. It was just like it's hilarious.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So how long have you been playing?
So I've been playing the guitar for about 7 years, and the guitar is one of those things, the longer you play, the more you realize you don't know. So I've been playing for a long time, but it's like you never truly master the guitar. There's always something to learn.
Okay.
Something new that you didn't know that you could do. So I've been playing for about 7 years, and in that time, I started going to Blue Monday at Howlin' Mouths. Peggy Brown, who's a mutual friend we both share.
Miss Peggy, I love Miss Peggy.
She was big in getting me up there, giving me the courage to get up with the Blue Monday Band. And a lot of people don't know the Blue Monday Band is actually composed of touring musicians that have been
because they are all a part of their own
individual
groups,
projects,
but they come together. And you can't even tell that they're not a solid group.
You would think they rehearse every week.
Because it is so. I mean, it just vibes so well.
It does.
You don't hear any stutter.
Right.
Everybody's so in sync, and it's just so much fun to listen.
So fun, and it's so fun to play with those guys too.
Well, I really enjoyed. I know you were solo, but I did go back and check out some of your posts on your pages. And you just came from the museum.
Yeah.
What was that?
The two Mississippi
Museums.
museums.
Yeah.
We just had a event there last night. Actually,
I heard
we
they
were playing.
rolled out the red carpet for you. So.
Oh man, it was such a great experience for our
Great.
band. Alexis Applegate, I just want to mention her.
Okay,
She's
great.
the person who kind of headed up that project. But kudos to that entire team. It was a really fun night.
Oh, well, next time I have some snacks. Then.
Oh yeah.
So I could compete with the red carpet, but
Yeah,
I didn't have time to do snacks.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
No
I
snacks
had to
needed.
do a little work before I got here. But so and that's another venue that a lot of people don't think about following
Right.
on the city websites to know where there are very just nostalgic performances and things that happen.
Right. Jackson's one of those places where you might have to look a little bit or search a little bit for things to do, but they're there. And I
Yes.
know I've been one of the main people, complaining about or lamenting Jackson's lack of social stuff, but it's there. You
It's
might have
there.
to you might have to work a little bit to find it, but we've got some fun stuff going. We really do.
Well, and people, I was just telling Murph, people always come and say, Val, where you going tonight? Like, oh, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really search things out, but when I'm out, I hear things.
Right.
So I try to, like Saturday night for you, I heard about that before
Mm-hmm.
I even knew that it was you. And then we talked. But Iron Horse is just a great venue, one of my favorite places. Everybody knows that. And, they do entertainment Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Some on Sunday for brunch. So I'm really going to try to beg you to do a Sunday brunch.
Yes, we would love to.
But the
Yeah.
Saturday night, we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But tell me what it feels like when you go into like the blues historical places, like up in the Delta. How is
Yeah,
that?
it's,
just still it's such a warm feeling to know it's still embraced. But-
Yeah. So for me, when we went, it's kind of like you're standing on the shoulders of giants, like people before you that have kept the blues going. And the blues is one of those things. I'm not going to say it's dead because it'll never be dead.
No.
But we've had an injection of young talent, such Kingfish, Christopher Ingram.
Everybody's remixing.
Yeah. So those guys. So when you go into a venue where you know that people have been before you, it's kind of intimidating, but you also want to leave your mark. You want to put a stamp on that and say, well, my band was here, or I had the opportunity to do that. So it just makes you bring your A game, really.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you got big shoes to fill,
Yeah.
you got to come with it.
Yeah.
And I think you do that.
Yeah,
I think
thank
do.
you. I appreciate
You hang
that.
out with the
We-
guys on the
yeah,
stage.
we try.
You look like a little newbie, little youngster,
Yeah.
but you
Trying to let it rub off on
yeah,
me.
you hold your
Yeah.
own a little bit.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I'm a back up to on the Blues Monday is that they still give other artists to the walk-in time
Absolutely.
to come in and perform songs or whatever. One of my other favorite performers is Jock Webb.
Oh, Jock,
Oh
man.
my gosh.
Jock is a personal friend of mine.
He did say he's gonna come over here and talk.
Oh
with me,
man,
but-
please have Jock on.
He is.
He's got some stories too, I'm sure. But Jock, every night that Jock gets up there, he takes us on a journey, man, with the
Yes.
harmonica. It's unbelievable. If you've not heard Jock Webb, come on down to Blue Monday. You
Yes.
gotta hear him.
Oh, it you get a workout just watching him play.
Yeah, that guy's phenomenal.
And you think about when I first met him and after, every now and then like he would go up and play, but one day he let me watch his harmonica case. It's like it looked like an old makeup bag or something,
Man,
like box.
yeah.
But it's like one of those kind of nostalgia looking suitcase little thing.
Yeah.
But when I opened it up and saw,
All those harmonicas in
oh
different
my
keys.
gosh, like
Yeah.
it's like history in a box.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And that's one of the cool things about the structure of Blue Monday is you come in, you sign up for the Blue Monday band performs, and then
Okay.
we go to a sign up sheet. So
Oh,
the
I
thing
didn't know
about
that.
so the thing, it's kind of like an open mic format, but the difference is no other open mic around here are you going to get to have professional musicians backing you that have years and years of experience. So you're actually being backed by Bernard Jones on the guitar,
Yes.
a family friend of mine. He knew my
Yes.
father, phenomenal guitar player. You got
Abdullah
Michael Bernard on the bass,
and but not Mike is great.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
and young.
yeah,
Yeah, young and talented.
yeah. So it's a learning ground, which is what I encourage people to do. I've been doing it for 3 years, and you learn. They're going to teach you, and I mean, you can't get that on site education anywhere else.
Well, you go up there like you've been up there more than 3 years.
Oh, it's so fun.
And I thought I hadn't been there in a while, but I had been away. But I was like, oh, they got some new people, but I didn't think it was just 3 years.
Yeah,
but,
it's fun. It's fun.
And then Abdullah and
Abdul Rashid.
Yes,
yeah,
I've known him for years. His wife was one of my professors at Alcorn, and that's how long I've been knowing that because I've been. Well, I don't want to tell all my age, but somebody over there smiling. But I was at Alcorn in 1985, so and I left in '90, and so that's how long I've known him, even when he was at Jackson State and in music and doing that. And those are the kind of legends that I want to try to bring to light for people because we're just in a time where this generation needs to really understand the weight of the substance that brings entertainment to where we are right now. You know, music is not the same.
No.
But if you notice, and the DJ can account for this, but music always goes back and picks up on something old. You know, you got the old DeBarge, and now you got old blues songs coming back that people are making hits off of.
Yeah, music is like fashion. It just comes back around.
You just add another piece of material to it, and
everything
then it goes
comes back
there.
around. Yeah.
So tell me, what's your favorite artist? Like, who just like somebody that just jumped out there and you created your sound with?
Yeah. So, and I attribute this to my father as well. I have a very eclectic music taste, but right now I'm really listening to Kingfish Ingram. And then Marcus King, who's another young guy. He
is young.
Yeah, he's from South Carolina, I believe. He's phenomenal. But it's like I'm going back to the old stuff. I'm going back to BB, Albert, and another name that people may not be familiar with is Sean Costello. He's a blues player. He passed away in the early 2000s, but
really?
I'm doing the old stuff right now. I'm really my ear is finding more old stuff to listen to right now, but there are some young new blues artists coming out as well that need to be listened to.
Yeah, I mean, even when they did the blues marker at
Howlin' Mouse?
when they did the one at Iron Horse.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They had lots of performers there. Even Henry Rose was there, and Henry Rose is a local, kind of across the board performer, doing R&B, blues, kind of mixing it together. One of our favorites is his. He just kind of pulls that whole generation of soul in, and the Frankie Beverly and Mays whole vibe, and it's just really good. So that blues marker that night at Iron Horse was just full of talent. Like, there were so many performers, and they didn't even really advertise it like that. They just made it happen. They just made it happen. So, and I think that was when Peggy wasn't there, and there were a bunch of the Blues Monday performers that were there.
Okay.
Yeah. So Keith was there, bass player. And so it was just a lot of nice new, old and new sound put together. So,
and I believe that's where the thing, if we can bridge old and new, because the old is so good, and not to say the new's not, but I like it when the new can incorporate elements of the old and make like a new fusion. That's what really gets me going.
Okay. So now you're up you just went to Bentonia. You did the two museums. Tell us about, because we'll clip this out, and I know for people who will see this after tomorrow, we just still enjoyed the conversation. But tell us about what's happening this weekend for you guys.
Yeah, so tomorrow, Saturday night, we are going to be at the Iron Horse Grill, which is it's a hallowed venue downtown.
Oh,
man.
wow.
I love it. Just walking in, the energy hits you.
Yeah, it does.
It's built impeccably well.
Oh, yeah. But it's probably like it burned a couple of times. I think it got
Yeah,
better.
yeah. It's like a phoenix. It keeps
Some of
rising
us
from the
joke and
ashes.
say
Yeah.
every time it burned, it got better. Like the next
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
so it's just a really nice vibe in there.
yeah,
Staff and all, like they
yeah.
know I love the staff and chef, and the management and the staff there are great. And the sound guy, who I told him, I said, I'll be here Saturday because
Awesome.
I gotta come.
I look
here.
forward to seeing you.
Oh
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
come and hear the show
Yeah.
because I haven't heard you all together.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
prepare
just-
yourself. It's
yeah,
it's fun.
Great.
It's gonna be fun.
So tell us who else is going to be in the band this weekend.
Yeah. So this weekend, the Rusted Strings are going to be at Iron Horse. We got John Gaines on the lead guitar. We got Keith Sims on the drums. Myself doing vocals and guitar. Then we have Christopher Nash on the keys. And Chris has been a stalwart of the local music scene for a while. He does his own thing, solo too. And then Alfred Taylor on the bass.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
okay.
It's going to be fun.
So I did look up, and I will post it when I post the video. Your social media. Tell us where they can. Pick up.
We're on an Instagram. It's _Rusted Strings, and we also have a Facebook. And I post things we have coming up on there. We also have some stuff coming up later this year when the festival season's kind of winding down. We have some things there that I will post.
Okay. Well, I am just so excited for you.
Yes, thank you so much.
And it was just the perfect jump off for this.
Yeah.
And because, like I said, my normal conversations, which I still embrace, which will be another series, is my whole social advocacy thing. But I'm big on family, and family therapy is one of my first and foremost favorite things in my career to do.
Yeah.
But I just like to promote that families can go and enjoy family-friendly venues.
Right.
That you can't take your kids or your family everywhere, but the places that you guys are playing and embrace this kind of music, it just brings generations together, I think.
Yeah.
And so that's why I want to start highlighting this. So you need to make sure you keep me up to date on where you're going to be.
And I will, and I want to also give you a personal kudos. There's a real lane for what you're doing, and what you're doing is very important.
Thank you.
And I want you to keep doing it.
Oh, I am.
For sure.
Yeah, we took a break just because some things changed, and of course we both have the healthcare careers,
Right.
And it can be it's a challenge.
It is. It is.
A part of my balance though is to really enjoy my space, even when I'm home. I play the old 45s. My mom just had this stack of blues and Marvin Gaye and originals. And so, but then you have to balance that. And a lot of times when when I'm out, I have friends with me and I say, hey, we're going to go watch this show. And vice versa. People will tell me this person is playing or whatever. So I was so excited to tell them. I said, well, guys, we don't usually do Saturday nights at Iron Horse, but the entertainment is going to be great. It's going to be like Blues Monday.
Yeah.
So everybody can't do Monday nights.
Right.
So we're hoping that everyone will get out and join us in celebrating a Saturday night with Stars in the City.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you so much, dear. It is so nice to have you. Now you got to come back, though.
I will.
Because I know that I'm going to bring Jock on.
Please do.
And I'm going to grab one more person
Yes.
from that venue
Yes.
to really follow up on just blues history or whatever, because it is just so much fun.
It is
so much fun.
Yep.
Well, so guys, we will hear the Rustic Strings on Saturday, July the 19th. It's going to be a Iron Horse. What time are they supposed to start?
7 to 10.
7 to 10. So you can get there early, get some food, and get ready to enjoy. It's a wonderful stage, and it is just a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be fabulous.
We're excited.
So I will see you then.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.